headlines. National Revolutionary Front, Manipur claims responsibility for killing 17-year-old boy at Morbung along National Highway number 2. Manipur Special Commando Unit nabs 2 cadres belonging to Myanmar insurgent group People's Defense Armed Forces on border with India and Myanmar. Chief Minister Nongthomom Biren welcomes Punjab University team visiting Manipur as part of Yuva Sangam under Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. India witnesses spike in influenza and COVID-19 cases. Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan to hold meeting with states' health secretaries, senior officers today. India face Kyrgyz Republic in final match of Tri-Nation International Football Tournament at Kuman Lampak Sports Complex main stadium in Imphal tomorrow. Hello and welcome. You're watching IS English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself, and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. Now the news in a bit more detail. Proscribed National Revolutionary Front, Manipur NRFM, on Monday claimed responsibility for gunning down a 17-year-old student at Morbung on National Highway number 2 under the Kangpokpi police station on Saturday night. In a statement, Sanajawo Maite, Information and Publicity Secretary, Central Headquarters, NRFM, states that Saigunlal Misao, the only son of Lenkothang Misao from Sheron Veng Morbung village, was shot dead for his involvement in intoxicant drugs. Despite repeated warnings served to him for staying away from the drug dealing from Sekmai Bazaar to Imphal, the school-going student had persistently continued in his shady business, the statement said. The new development comes at a time when Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh announced to provide an ex gratia of rupees 5 lakh and conduct necessary inquiries into the case. The Chief Minister tweeted, "The JAC, in connection with the death of Saigunlal Misao, called on me at my official residence today. The state government will provide an ex gratia of rupees 5 lakh and conduct necessary inquiries into the case. The government will also consider providing a job to the eligible next of kin." The CM also announced of an investigation into the killing of youth, stressing that the killer or killers would be arrested within 4 to 5 days. Manipur CM's assurance was given to the representatives of the newly formed Joint Action Committee against the killing of S. Misao when the latter called on the CM at his office on Sunday night. Under the aegis of the JAC, large-scale agitation staging sit-in protest on the National Highway number 2 at Morbung and road blockade protest were held for 2 days on Saturday night and Sunday. Notably, the CCTV installed at Letpao Healthcare Center captured the movement of some individuals, including a woman in two-wheelers, though it was not clear of identities. During the protest, the agitator stated that the deceased had a good moral character and was a bright student. A Special Commando Unit Kabaisoi arrested 2 cadres belonging to Myanmar insurgent group, a People's Defense Armed Forces, PDF, the armed wing of the National Unity Government NUG on the border with India and Myanmar. The duo was caught during operation at a place located between India-Myanmar border pillar number 79 and 80, police sources said. Nipai, aged 38 years, son of Utaichai of Tamu Tuayuwate, Myanmar, and Yef Jeong, aged 35 years, son of Upapa of Tamu, Myanmar, were arrested by different teams of Special Commando Unit Kabesoy. Reports said 5 teams of Special Commando Unit Kabesoy carried out the operation. The sources said 1 PDF cadre escaped. The trio came on a chemo bike when 2 of them were caught and 1 managed to flee. The escaped PDF insurgent was identified as Yamepai, acting on a tip-off regarding movement of insurgents, immigrants, and drug smugglers with arms along the border pillar number 79 and pillar number 80. The commando teams led by SI Lalmintang Mangte and ASI Siddharth, under the overall supervision of SB Railway and in-charge Special Commando Unit Kabesoy TH Krishntombi, conducted the operation on the border around 1:30 p.m. yesterday. The commando team recovered 2 mobile phones, 2 black color handbags, 1 live round of 9mm pistol, 2 live rounds of AK-47 rifle, 10,100 kyat in cash was recovered from them. The team also seized the Kenbo bike. They further found 1 unattended white-colored gypsy without registration number lying near the borderline during search of the area. On further verification, the arrested disclosed that they are active members of PDF. The arrested, along with the seized items, have been handed over to More Police Station for further legal action, the sources informed. Now, CM Biren Nongthumam Biren interacted with a team of Punjab University visiting Manipur as a part of Yuva Sangam under Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat. The Chief Minister met the team at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal yesterday. Biren welcomed the team and presented the faculties with traditional Lairumpi. Interacting with the visiting team, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh lauded Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his initiative to make One India by bringing people across the country closer to one another. Recalling his youthful days while he was serving in Border Security Force, he stated that many people of the mainland India did not know the whereabouts of Manipur in early times. He asserted that, however, with the initiative of the Prime Minister, interaction among youths had been made possible, making them gain knowledge on various parts of the country. He also highlighted the historical development of the state and mentioned various development works taken up in the country under the Prime Minister's leadership. The Chief Minister was also asked about his expectations from the youths of the country, stating that he had done many things for youths. The Chief Minister also asked the students to convey about the scenic beauty of the state to the people of Punjab and further suggested the team to visit other states of the Northeast and wish them a successful future. The visiting team thanked the Chief Minister and expressed their satisfaction on the warm, welcoming treatment and hospitality meted out by the Manipur University. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, and faculties of university also attended the interaction program. The team, consisting of 4 faculties and 46 students, arrived in Manipur on March 24 and will leave on March 29.
I would like to appreciate the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for such a unique vision. He is a visionary leader, no doubt. But I used to call him the legendary. He is the one who is bringing India together. And I would like to appreciate Vice Chancellor of Manipur University and other faculties members. And I also want to thank the Vice Chancellor of Punjab University for sending a big teams here and who are leading the teams. 4 faculties members and the 46 students. Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat, the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, is very unique. So I want to narrate a little bit about how India was. I'm fortunate and I was the luckiest person that I happened to visit our Golden Temple, because I was there in the border security force. I served there for 3-4 years. And I was in Jalandhar, player of the Jalandhar basket football team, who won the Durand Cup in 1998. And I spent my football career with most of the Punjabis. The Asian star, Inder Singh. That time he was the Asian star, we called. Everyone Indians known him, Asian star. Swift striker, Arjun Singh, the Olympian. He was my coach. Why I am appreciating Prime Minister Modi ji? When I visit to Delhi during the ITs, when we visit to Calcutta, nobody knows we from where. Somebody used to call like this, "Oi, question of ITs," because they don't know where from we. They never expected in India, we Mongoloid people also, the part of India. So they thought that we are from China or we are from other part of the country. That is the reason why Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji initiated this kind of Ek Bharat setup. Because people to people connect is very, very important.
Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan will hold a meeting with states' health secretaries and senior officers through video conferencing to review the preparedness for COVID-19 this evening. The high-level review meeting comes in the backdrop of a spike in influenza and COVID-19 cases in the country in the past weeks. Recently, the Union Health Secretary and ICMR Director General Dr. Rajiv Bhal issued a letter to the states and union territories, chief secretaries and senior health officers regarding keeping a close watch on the evolving causes of diseases related to influenza virus. Last week, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had also chaired a high-level meeting to assess the COVID-19 and influenza situation in the country. During the meeting, he assessed the preparedness of health infrastructure and logistics, status of the vaccination campaign, emergence of new COVID-19 variants and influenza types, and their public health implications for the country. Meanwhile, India reported 1,803 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.47 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has surpassed 10,000 mark after 134 days. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll has climbed to 5,30,837 with 6 new deaths in the past 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,64,815 with 932 recoveries in the past 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.79%. Over 220.65 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. Now, COVID-19 has infected over 68 crore 33 lakh people, while more than 68 lakh 26,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 65 crore 62 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now, India will lock horns with Kyrgyz Republic in the final match of the ongoing Tri-Nation International Football Tournament at Kuman Lampak Sports Complex main stadium in Imphal tomorrow. The match will begin at 6 in the evening. The Tri-Nation International Football Tournament is jointly organized by All India Football Federation and Department of Youth Affairs and Sports, Manipur, since March 22. Speaking exclusively to IS News, Director of Youth Affairs and Sports, T. Pulen Maitai, urged all the football enthusiasts to come and witness the final show. He asserted that online and offline tickets are being made available to the public. He added that the VVIP tickets, however, have been reserved for the AIFF international players and association members. Governor Anusuya Uike, Chief Minister Nongthomam Biren, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Govindas Konthojam, Sagolband MLA RK Imo, Wangkai MLA Arun Kumar Thangjam, AIFF President Kalyan Chobe, AIFF Secretary Saji Prabhakaran, AMFA President M. Ratan Kumar are expected to attend the final match tomorrow. The participants of the Tri-Nation International Football Tournament are India, Myanmar and Kyrgyz Republic.
Metsi yam nungaigani exciting oigani anyone's game koigi Kyrgyz na thoire Kyrgyz na logdoini koigi India na thoire India na logdoini koi India gi na advantage lei pamna mamang gi Myanmar da koina thoi gi bnina draw salabauda India na champion oibagi tanja se lei bnina koi India gi advantage lei ba koi ground condition adagi floodlight condition adagi setting arrangement wall cluster adam koi Duran adagi I lake sumari mari tawraga lakpanina adam phajana leiki ba koi gi hospitality haitare koigi sanaba bunung sibi benina any mafam da satpa matum da sanaroi singa selfie number dagi photo number fan mayam jing jang ngawjab dagi India gi team gi practice to bungam da tana koi security provide to Sunil Chetri amade koigi Manipur gi thorkliba international player moi taret se moi singsiga photo namin na bhorna bada koigi moi gi practice ta kai blak dagi koi mapan dagi get lol laga koina practice to wedna hayeng di chininaw singna nantanganta lengbirak tana khazana mai pakna naba sinbada mateng pangbiu duga football dang natana tongan ba cultural program kaya su happy.
Manipur today joined the rest of the globe in celebrating World Theatre Day 2023. Theatre, art and literature Afflux, a constituent unit of PPC Trust, held the function at Palem Banto Cultural Trust located at Langjing Achauba in Imphal. Speaking at the event, Hyanglam MLA Dr. Y. Radhesham expressed displeasure over the lack of zeal and unity among the theatre groups in celebrating the day. He called upon the theatre lovers, performers and critics to join together and celebrate the day, adding that the same will facilitate promotion of the art form and add value to the day. He emphasized the significance of theatre and said that it portrays the true character traits of a person and added that theatre plays a major role in uniting people together. The MLA also highlighted the initiatives taken by the state government for the welfare of theatre artists in the state. Radhesham maintained that the government has a proposal for earmarking budget for the performing arts in the coming years. He further urged the public to extend their support and cooperation in promoting the art form. Playwright and eminent critic Buddha Ching Tham and Manipur Theatre Academy Director S. Biren were present on the occasion. A two-day Indo-Bangla International Conference also kicked off to mark the event. People across the globe are celebrating World Theatre Day today. Every year, the theme for this day is Theatre and a Culture of Peace. Celebrities and theatre artists take it to social media to share their experiences in the industry. They also share wishes and spread awareness about the day. The International Theatre Institute ITI first celebrated World Theatre Day in 1961 and has been observing it ever since. The day aims to draw attention to the significance of various art forms across the globe to raise awareness of the significance and value of art forms among the general public, provide opportunities for the dance and theatrical groups to showcase their work on a national level and to raise awareness among leaders about the importance of these methods and to encourage people to embrace them among others. The significance of theatrical arts is highlighted on this day, as well as how they have served an essential part in the area of entertainment and the improvements that theater has brought about in people's lives. The day holds significance because people are made aware of the medium, efforts, and each artist's contribution in putting the act up and importance of the value of art forms. Government and organizations also pitch in to spread the importance of this day with the help of the internet and events. The World Meitei Council WMC Assam team has interacted with Election Commission officials now camping in Guwahati. Accordingly, a memorandum has also been submitted to the Election Commission of India to review the electorally fragmented Meitei Manipuri community, whose predominant and contiguous habitat villages have been erroneously bifurcated in the last delimitation process in 1976. In a release, WMC repealed to the ECI that the Lakhipur constituency, LA13, which is the maximum populated area of Meitei community, needs to be rectified by integrating the contiguous villages where Meitei are living so that the voiceless community may be empowered. The WMC team, comprising of Assam State Unit President Nabakishore Yumnam, General Secretary Irungbam Hari, 2 Vice Chairmen of CEC, Y. Dhan and Colonel Gokul Chandra, retired, and Finance Secretary Moirangthim Ranjit met Arun Goel, Election Commissioner at Hotel Radisson Blu, Guwahati, where the meeting was organized, and submitted the memorandum. Arun Goel assured that WMC's concerns will be reviewed and they may further communicate with the committee in this matter if needed. Now, a 12-member team of Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board LSTB left Impal for Bangladesh to lay foundation stone for construction of a Sanamahi shrine and a playground at Gunagon in Bangladesh. Board President Vidyapati Senjam flagged off the team led by Board Member Secretary Maisnam Shivadatta Luwang this morning. Speaking on the sidelines, Vidyapati said that the activity aims to strengthen the Manipuri diaspora. He further urged the masses to extend support towards the initiatives taken by the board. Tamenglong Battalion, under the aegis of Jwalamukhi sector, screened a motivational patriotic movie for civilians in Tamenglong district yesterday. The activity was carried out in continuation of the 188th Assam Rifles Day celebration. The movie, named 1971, showcased tales of sacrifice and courage displayed by soldiers of own forces during the 1971 war. It served as a reminder that stories of the soldiers' valor and sacrifices should always be cherished and remembered by the multitudes who reap the fruits of freedom. Speaking on the occasion, Commandant Tamenglong Battalion conveyed that films are a great medium to effectively convey ideas and that ideologies perceived through films stay in the society forever. He also urged that it is pertinent for people to identify them as part of India and that such stories of sacrifice and bravery of these security forces be further passed to their near and dear ones. Around 25 villagers witnessed the show, according to a release from Assam Rifles. Meanwhile, Tamenglong Battalion, under the aegis of Jwalamukhi sector, is conducting Rani Gaidinliu pre-recruitment training camp at battalion headquarters, Tamenglong. The camp began today. The activity is in continuation of the efforts of Assam Rifles to empower the local youth and ensure enrollment from remote areas of Tamenglong. Around 50 students from various districts, including None and Jiribam, registered at the camp. The training camp commenced with inspection of documents and medical checkup. Eligible candidates will be selected for the training, which will be held for 2 weeks. Candidates who have completed the training will also be given certificate of participation. Speaking on the occasion, Commandant Tamenglong Battalion Assam Rifles highlighted the pivotal role of young minds in society and how the training will benefit youth in the future. He also emphasized on education and physical training, which assist in shaping character and well-being of future generations. He further lauded the youths who are participating in the training camp. It is time for a short break. We'll be back with more news.
Ana Layengi office ki thabak amadi koiba chatpada India ki konung New Delhi da laifam leitabagi awaba koklagani. Delhi airport kayam naknana lairiba Mahipalpur da Manipur miyam ki damakta laizare Hotel Ambrosia. Laifam gi oina lupa lising amadagi hauraga pung kunmari pickup amadi drop ki taxi service laigani. Restaurant service ka loinana tongan ba khudong chaba kaya phangbigani. Vishal Mega Mart, Ambience Mall, DLF Mall amadi irap laptana nungairaba mafam kaya yobada khudong charaba mafam amani. Ngasi ma contact tawbirau Hotel Ambrosia, A217 Road number 6, Mahipalpur. Phone number 9643504772.
Electric laktabana maram oiduna asabe ising phanglar haibi nungsa thiningai leitraba. Thompson Solar Water Heater. Contact number 9862669522. Aikhoigi address Hairanggoidong Nithamcha Karong, Imphal West.
And welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated NSIL, InSpace and ISRO for the successful launch of LVM-3M3 satellite of the OneWeb India 2 mission. In response to a tweet by OneWeb, the Prime Minister said it reinforces India's leading role as a global commercial launch service provider in the true spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. It may be mentioned that India launched LVM-3M3 satellite with 36 satellites of the OneWeb India 2 mission from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota yesterday. The OneWeb constellation is a network of satellites around the planet that are aimed at providing broadband connectivity across the world. Speaking after the launch, the chairman of ISRO, Somnath, said that the first 16 satellites of the OneWeb India 2 series were placed in the right orbit as planned, and the remaining 20 satellites will also be positioned soon. Renowned Manipuri film director O.C. Maida has been accorded the Jury Special Mention Award at the Niri 9 Second International Film Festival 2023. The three-day event was held at Sangeet Kala Mandir in Kolkata, kick-started on 25th of March. Assistant cinematographer Thingbaijam Omesh Kumar received the award on behalf of O.C. Maida. The award was conferred on O.C. Maida in appreciation for direction of Manipuri feature film Asengba Iral. The film was produced under the banner of Dosuyali Film Production Manipur. Ketrimayum Subadani is the film's story writer, producer, and lyricist. As many as 296 films produced in 2022, including Asengba Iral, were shortlisted for the festival. It may be mentioned that Nongdol Mamikol Films' Manipuri short film EY was also shortlisted in the short film category at the film festival. The film is directed by Khairakpam Biswamitra. Lead actor of the film, Laisangthem Tonthoinganbi, bagged the Best Actress Award in the short film category. Mention may be made that the film had been shortlisted in many noted film festivals held across the world. Now, President Draupadi Murmu arrived in Kolkata this morning on a two-day official visit to the state. She was received by the Governor of West Bengal, Dr. C.V. Anand Bose, State Municipal Affairs and Urban Development Minister Firhad Hakim, State Minister in charge of firefighting, Sujit Bosu, Chief Secretary Hari Krishna Dwivedi, and DG State Police Manoj Malviya. The President was then given a ceremonial guard of honor by 3 Indian Defence Forces and State Police at the airport. The President was later flown to the city by helicopter, and she was received at RCTC Helipad Ground, Kolkata, Maiden, by Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, and Governor of West Bengal, Dr. C.V. Anand Bose, and others. The President also visited Netaji Bhavan to pay floral tribute to one of the greatest icons of Indian freedom struggle, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. She will also visit Zorasanko, the birthplace of Rabindranath Tagore, to pay homage to the great poet. The West Bengal government will also be giving a civic reception to Draupadi Murmu on her first visit to the state. Now we have some sports news. Nikhat Zareen and Lovlina Borgohain brought pride to India at the Women's World Boxing Championships in New Delhi. While Nikhat Zareen won the gold in the 50 kg category, Lovlina Borgohain clinched the yellow medal in the 75 kg category. Nikhat registered a 5-0 victory in the final bout against Vietnam's Nguyen Thi Tam to claim India's third gold in the tournament before Lovlina Borgohain won the summit clash against Australia's Caitlin Parker with a split 5-2 verdict. Indian pugilist Nitu Gangas, 48 kg, and Sawiti Bura, 81 kg, had also won gold in their respective categories on Saturday. The Indian boxing contingent won the Best Team award at the championships. India topped the medals tally with 4 gold, followed by China, 3 gold, 1 silver and 3 bronze, and Russia, 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also congratulated pugilists Nikhat and Lovlina Borgohain on winning gold medals at the Women's Boxing World Championships in New Delhi. The first half goals from Harry Kane and Bukayo Saka helped England seal a dominant 2-0 victory over Ukraine in Group C of their Euro 2024 qualifying at Wembley yesterday. Harry Kane opened the scoring with a well-taken volley from inside the 6-yard box that went through the legs of Ukraine goalkeeper Anatoly Trubin. The strike was Kane's 55th goal for England, coming days after he broke the country's all-time scoring record previously held by Wayne Rooney against Italy. Saka doubled England's lead just 3 minutes later with an eye-catching curled strike from the edge of the box into the far corner. Ukraine showed plenty of energy but did not have the quality to ruffle England's side in cruise control. Gareth Southgate's side have now won back-to-back games to begin their bid to qualify for the next European Championships following Thursday's win over Italy. The pair of matches were also their first since being knocked out in the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Ukraine's next game will be against North Macedonia in June, while England are away in Malta next. And now, before we wrap up the news, the headlines once again. National Revolutionary Front Manipur claims responsibility for killing 17-year-old boy at Morbung along National Highway No. 2. Manipur Special Commando Unit nabs 2 cadres belonging to Myanmar insurgent group People's Defense Armed Forces on border with India and Myanmar. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren welcomes Punjab University team visiting Manipur as part of Yuva Sangam under Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat. India witnesses spike in influenza and COVID-19 cases. Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan to hold meeting with states' health secretaries, senior officers today. And India face Kyrgyz Republic in final match of Tri-Nation International Football Tournament at Kuman Lampak Sports Complex main stadium in Imphal tomorrow. That is all the news we have for now. Coming up next is 9 p.m. Manipuri News. Keep watching IS News.